Alright guys, welcome back for another Dokkan Battle video, and today what we're going to be talking about is the new Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta. So as you can see here, this is his card art. I would have to say it looks really good. I think Vegeta looks great. My only issue is the Goku in the background looks kind of awkward. But besides that, we're going to take a look at his first-hand information, as you can see here, provided to us by the English version of the official Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle Twitter account. So, immediately we can see that his leader skill is going to be Worthy Rivals, Key 4, HP Attack and Defense plus 150%. So again, decent leader skill. Worthy Rivals is a pretty, I would say, decent team. Of course, it needs more firepower right now. The team originally was led by Dokkan Fest Piccolo, Physical Piccolo. So again, we have finally another true leader, because the only other leader was the Tech Blue Vegeta that got his awakening with the STR Blue Kaioken Goku during December of, I believe it was last year. So anyways, his super attack is 12 key, raises defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. Okay, so already that's really good, because again, raising defense is a really powerful ability. Just looking at his stats, he's physical. He's going to have some really good attack, some decent defense, and then also some moderate health. So again, he's actually pretty good, just based off his stats. He's a really decent unit so far. Okay, so here we get more information. As we know, Worthy Rivals 4 key, 150% to all stats, and then he's super physical, 4 key, 100% to all stats. So he is physical, and I do believe super physical really did need a buff. Again, super physical is one of those categories where, you know, it's in a good position. It just needs so much more to really boost it up. So again, another addition to this team is a really good thing. So his 12 key raises defense for 1 turn. Okay, so I already said that. They actually don't provide information on his 18 key though, from what I can see. Let's just quickly see if we can. Okay, so his Ultra causes Mega Colossal to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. So you want to go for his 12 key rather than his 18 key. Okay. What? So that is that's not good immediately. So he's exactly like the LR Majin Vegeta, where you would rather go for the 12 key than the 18 key. Because again, the 12 key raises defense, the 18 key only causes Mega Colossal damage and lowers defense. Greatly lowers it, but still. So he's just like Majin Vegeta. So his passive, Vegeta's Determination, he gets 70% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets an additional 4% attack and defense each time key raises up by 1, up to 70%. 3 key when the name of an ally who is attacking the same turn or an enemy includes Goku, Youth, Captain Ginyu Jr., etc. excluded. Plus an additional 3 key when there's a Majin Buu Saga category ally whose name includes Goku attacking in the same turn. Okay, so basically his entire gimmick is key. You want to give him as much key as possible. And then he's self-sustaining in his passive, because if you have like basically Goku on rotation with you, he gets 6 key. And then that's like that's 24% attack and defense. So, and then not counting the key that you give him. So again, this Vegeta is going to be really orb heavy, really key heavy. So I mean, just looking at it, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, his passive seems a little bit underwhelming, just in my opinion. Okay, so let's look at his condition for his active skill, because again, he does have an active skill. His active skill is Vegeta and Kakarot. Can be activated when there's a Majin Buu Saga category ally whose name includes Goku attacking in the same turn starting from the 3rd turn from the battle once only. Okay, so that's actually not a bad condition. 3rd turn, you can see that in Super Battle Road. You can see that in, I mean, even in Extreme Super Battle Road, you can realistically see that. So already he's actually going to be pretty good in Super Battle Road. The only issue with him is key could be an issue with him, because again, to get his full passive of like 70%, you need basically like a ton of key. And again, in Super Battle Road, you might not always have key like that floating around for you. but I mean, just looking at that so far, I mean, he looks to be really good. Third turn, active skill, and it's an active skill effect just like Beerus and just like Lr Tech Broly and all that, where he gives himself 1 key, 59% attack, and defense with 78% for 1 turn. So again, his defense is going to be through the roof. He's going to be hitting super hard, and then if you get him a 12 key super attack, he's going to be raising it, so he's not going to be taking damage. Because again, the way active skills multiply out when it's in, well, an active skill is much higher, because if anybody who has Lr Tech Broly has ever used his active skill, you can tell his damage numbers immediately shoot up once you use his active skill. And I believe Broly's is like, I think maybe a 20 or 24%, you know, attack buff, or I think it may be more than that, but I forgot, because honestly, I don't even have Lr Tech Broly, so I don't know the exact number, but I know for a fact it's not, you know, 59% attack. But again, 78% defense, that's a lot. So yeah, this Vegeta realistically is really gonna be a really good in Extreme Super Battle Road, just because of his, you know, his active skill condition. Third turn, not hard. Goku, not hard. I mean, there's a lot of physical Gokus. There's the Goku that, ooh, but it's a Majin Buu Saga category ally. Okay, so that could be an issue. Actually, you know what? Let's actually pull up physical Majin Buu Saga Gokus, because let's see. Okay, Dokkan Wiki. Oh boy. Okay, let me let me find the category, please. Okay, so let's do alphabetical. Majin Buu Saga. Okay, so we need to find physical Gokus, because again, if you want to use this guy in Extreme Super Battle Road, there has to be another Goku, and he has to be physical. Okay, so let's go down here. Okay, so there are a couple Gokus. There's him, there's the free-to-play, and that's about it. So, in terms of Super Battle Road, you can take this Goku. He is good enough. Again, that's if you've actually done his easy A, though, because again, he has an easy area. Again, he's decent in that he raises his defense by 30% for 6 turns, so he's not bad. The only issue would be you would really have to protect this guy from getting hit. And again, this Vegeta, you know, you want to get him, you know, to super attack first before he's actually able to tank. But again, you run into the issue if you also want him to super attack before he gets hit so that he can tank. So again, you know, that's the only issue I see with this Vegeta, that in Extreme Super Battle Road, if you want to see that active skill like at all, you have to bring this guy. Which is unfortunate, because again, this active skill effect is really good. It's super good. So yeah, I mean, his unit super attack, again, that's when you have basically, you know, a Goku on the same rotation. Basically what that does is he greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So again, it's just his active skills, I think, just meant for like huge damage numbers, because again, he's greatly raising it. He's got that huge attack buff, an active skill attack buff too, so again, it multiplies out differently. But yeah, so that appears to be all the information. Again, this Vegeta, just so far, just looking off his info, he really seems to be a really good unit. Like, I don't want to downplay him at all. The only thing that I would say that is, you know, bad for this guy is that you have to have a Goku from the Majin Buu Saga around. And again, I did expect this from, you know, well, the Dokkan team in general, because again, just looking at the conditions for the free-to-play units, again, you have to have a Hercule from the Majin Buu Saga. Again, I would expect all the other unit super attack, you know, characters that they release to do the same thing, where it's like specific, like super specific, like, oh, it has to be a Goten or a Trunks from this saga, you know. So I would expect more restrictions like that in the future. Personally, I think they should have just made it either Majin Buu Saga or at least made it like, you know, any Super Saiyan, you know, 2 Goku or Super Saiyan 3 Goku, something like that, you know. just to not make it so horribly restrictive. Because again, you know, if we were talking about just Super Saiyan 2 or maybe like Super Saiyan 3, you know, maybe you could find a physical version of them that would actually work, you know, in Extreme Super Battle Road and all that. But in terms of like Category Super Battle Road, I would say he's more than, you know, going to be able to hold his own. You know, yeah, because in Category Super Battle Road, again, we go to the Majin Buu saga. There's a lot of Gokus that you can take, you know, with you. Actually, I want to check what categories he's on, because I didn't get to see that. Okay, so he's on Worthy Rivals, Resurrected Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, Pure Saiyans, Vegeta's Family, Otherworld Warriors, and Super Saiyan 2. So again, a buff to Super Saiyan 2, a buff to Vegeta's Family, a buff to Otherworld Warriors, and a buff to Resurrected Warriors. So if we take a look at someone who you could bring, you know, specifically a Goku, again in Category Super Battle Road, I think the big one that immediately pops into everyone's mind is the LR. So again, you can run a rotation in the Majin Buu Saga Category Super Battle Road. Again, and for those of you who are on JP, I think the Majin Buu Saga is going to get an Extreme Super Battle Road. So again, you could run him, and then you could run this Vegeta as a rotation, and I feel like they'll do really, really well together. And in terms of other Goku, you could bring this Angel Goku again. He's really good. He gets stronger the more ki he has. He also heals, so again, he's also another good possibility. Other Gokus, you know, 120% leader. I mean, when he gets his EZA, he'll be super good. This Angel Goku, again, the Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku is really good. So again, you could run him. You could even run the free-to-play version, I guess, if you know you really wanted a. I mean, if you had no other options, again, you could just run the free-to-play version of him. But again, I feel like if you pull the LR, what they want you to actually do is just to run him. Because again, in Japan, it's illegal to have two units be summonable that work with each other. You know, like you have to pull the units in order for them to work. And the way that they made it is so that you can have his active skill work. It's just you're going to be using a free-to-play character. So anyways, guys, that's going to do for today's video. Again, this Vegeta seems really, really good. We'll see how his passive plays out. Again, the whole 4% attack and defense per key sphere. Again, the way, I mean, it all depends on, you know, the way that it's calculated. Because if it's calculated kind of like where it stacks on itself, then it's going to be super powerful. But if it's just like another 70%, that's basically just 140% attack and defense. And, you know, that is kind of boring because, again, it's more like a Jiren type thing. But at the same time, it's a little better because now you're kind of like forced, you know, to see whether or not you want to, you know, give him key or not. But anyways, guys, that's going to do for today's video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.